For Christ's sake, Papa, forget it! She lives above and beyond us. A ghost haunting our past. And here we stand, pretending to forget, but straining our ears, listening to the slightest sound. Hearing the tree, the fog drip down the eaves like an uneven rundown. Crazy clock, like the dreary tears of a trollop spattering on a puddle of stale beer on a honky-tonk tabletop. Not too bad. That one, eh? Original. Not Balladeer. Come on. Give me credit. You told me some high spots in your memories. You want to hear mine? They're all connected to the sea. Here's one. I was on the square rigger, bound for Buenos Aires. Full moon in the trades. I was laying on the bowsprit, facing astern. The waves foaming into spume under me. The masts, with each sail white in the moonlight, towering above me. I became drunk with the rhythm, the singing rhythm of it. And for a moment, I lost myself. For a moment, I started to lose my life. I was set free. I dissolved into the sea. I became the sails and the flying spray. I became the beauty and the rhythm and the moon and the ship in the high, dim-starred sky. I belonged. Without past or future. Within peace and unity and a wild joy. Within something greater than my own life. Within the life of man. To life itself. To God, if you want to put it that way. Another time, on an American line, I was on the crow's nest, keeping lookout on dawn watch. Calm sea that day. Just a lazy drowned swell in a slow, drowsy roll of the ship. Passengers all asleep. No crew in sight. No sound of man. Only the black smoke pouring from the funnels behind and beneath me. dreaming, not keeping lookout, feeling alone, far and apart, watching the sun creep like a painted dream over the sky and the sea which slept together. And that's when the moment of ecstatic freedom came.
You want donuts?
That's when the moment of ecstatic freedom came. Peace. Peace. The end of the quest. The last harbor. The joy of fulfillment, belonging to the man's idiotic, wretched, pitiful fears and hopes and dreams. And many others several times. And several other times in my life. When I was swimming out to sea, when I was laying on the beach, I had the same experience. I became the sun, the hot sand, the green seaweed flowing as it was anchored under the rocks, swaying in the tide, like a saint's vision of beatitude, like a veil of things seemingly opened by an unseen hand. And for a moment, you see. And seeing the secret are the secret. For a moment, there is meaning. And then the veil falls, and you are alone, lost in the fog again, treading on towards nowhere for no good reason. It was a mistake being born a man. I would have been much more successful being a seagull or a fish. Always being comfortable with not being accepted. Never feeling at home. Always being comfortable with not caring for one another, and for one another not caring for me. Always being just a little in touch with death. Will I ever live to be as great as you, Papa? Yeah, I'll take a donut.